things here, pots.
Oh,
They get mowed, yeah.
You're trying to have diversity and make this, a real interesting little piece, and yet we seem to be very much dominated by Baccharis and Verbena. How do you look over an area and give a percentage? So one way to sort of practice your eye is to get out, a couple of meter sticks, pace it off, and say, so if that flag, here, if this is 1 square meter, then that's something that you can actually stand here and calculate. Yeah, so if you say, okay, so if from here to here to here to here is 1 square meter, which we're not exactly right, close enough, and we cut it in half, and we say, okay, in this half of it, okay, and then if we do the same for this, so, but when you planted them, you gave them right? Yeah, we did, but well, you got that, your planting strategy is different from your own strategy. See over here? Bring up. No? Let's go plant a few plants to get you warm. But they're not presenting because of a lot of competition, and yet the hills are being protected by the morning glory from massive amounts of erosion. There's still a bit, but it's way better, right? And so, so we're only at year 3, and ask me in 5 years and I'll tell you what it is.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It'll be warmer out there than it will be here. Swear to God. Swear to God. Not on the ocean, but when we get out to the island, it'll be warmer out there.
But it's all exposed.
Yeah, but especially Santa Cruz, that stays like that. UV's only like 4. UV's only like 4. Sure. And now if that wave actually gets over the wall, there's more impact on the other side because you built such a big wall. So lower the wall, less impact on the other side. So he was trying to develop ways of doing without a wall, and one of the things he came up with is most wetland areas have been restored. They're not normal functioning wetlands. And even in our case, we're creating one specific type of wetland that we're aiming for. We're aiming for a tidal marsh, which he's, kind of theorizing and looking at the solution going forward, trying to model the system where you have your mud flat, your typical mud flat, which is your interaction between the tidal zone and the ocean. Then you have your marsh. And then there used to be a layer of bracking marsh that was a little bit higher elevation, going back on an incline towards your more freshwater area. But we've eliminated all those, and because they kind of smell and aren't necessarily as attractive, and a little bit harder to